Hello. How do I regain self-esteem after a severe criticism? That is the that is the question I'll be answering on this very week's episode. I am so excited to be here with you. My name is Konrad, and this is Beyond Boundaries with Konrad, where you, the visionary entrepreneur and or business owner, will cultivate or develop the right kind of mindset that will help you stay out of your own way, break limiting mindset, cut through the clutter because you deserve to be, do, and have more. Yeah, on this week's episode, like I said, I'll be discussing about how you can regain your self-esteem after a severe criticism. All right, let's go. About some years ago, after I really made a decision, a life-changing decision to walk with the Lord. And when I made that decision, I began to read a lot, begin to acquire a lot of knowledge. There was so much zeal, there was so much passion. I began to discover my dream, who I was, what I was crafted and created for. So that excitement was all over me. And I was in this team in a local church, And in this team, I was so excited to share my knowledge, to share my passion. And as a result, I wasn't really being wise about it. I wasn't being wise about it. I wasn't letting people talk. There's a scripture that says that knowledge puffs up. I was getting puffed up. Good intentions, not that I meant to override somebody, but afterwards, someone in the team who happened to be my friend called me aside to give me feedback. And gave me a feedback. It was a very good one, but at that point, I wasn't grown enough or mature enough to receive it with the right kind of mindset that she meant good for me. And at that time, I kind of felt bad about it for a while. And at a point in time, I decided to give a response to it, and I wrote an email back. And this email response really was, it kind of was not received correctly. It wasn't well received. It didn't go down well. Yeah, that's the word. It didn't go down well on the person. And after that particular scenario, my relationship with this person was severed. We couldn't really get to that point where we could talk like we used to. We could, and that was something what learning a very big lesson from. That when we are able to receive feedbacks with the right kind of mindset, be it constructive criticism, a very, very negative criticism, we have to grow and learn how to receive that. Otherwise, it tends to affect our self-esteem, and the ripple effect of that can affect our work, affect every relationship, affect so many things in our lives. So, on this 3-part episode, I'll be bringing to you 3 things which, if I had done these things, I would have maintained a very strong relationship with this person. I would have also opened doors, open doors for more opportunities to come my way. And many other things could have happened if I had taken this criticism with the right kind of spirit. So, on this particular segment of our episode, I'll be talking about the very first step that you and I can take to answer this question: how do I regain my self-esteem after a very severe criticism? My first point to bring to you is this: evaluate the experience and take lessons. Evaluate the experience and take lessons. Many times we have certain experiences. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be some kind of experiences that are really unexpected, but on a daily basis, we always have experiences that we can learn from. But there's something important if we must make the most out of our experiences. And that is the place of evaluation. Our ability to take our time and evaluate what we just experienced can make a whole lot of difference. Because from my own perspective, and I believe many of you out there who are listening, we agree with me that every time you take out time to evaluate an experience, there's always something to learn. There is always a form of wisdom to gain from it, which empowers you for growth. And when nothing is done with our experiences, what happens? When nothing is done with them, people stunt their growth. We bypass every little opportunities. Opportunities come through these experiences. And when we bypass these opportunities, what happens is that we limit ourselves from growing beyond the limitations that we've all found ourselves in. But when we begin to evaluate our experiences, we give growth room to catch up with us. Yes, growth catches up with us when we give room to evaluate our experiences. Perhaps the reason most of us don't have create the time to pause and think through our experiences is perhaps most leaders are always so purpose-driven that they are so involved in activities that they forget to take out time to pause, listen, and learn. So, how will an experience help us? An experience helps us to take those life markers in our lives and turn them to life makers. And for us to do it, we must be disciplined to schedule time for evaluation, reflection. Dedicate a place for reflection. When you do these things, it enriches your thinking. It empowers you to break through limits, learn lessons that will help you grow so that you can be, do, and you know what I'm going to say, have more. Yeah, that's it for today's segment. Stay tuned tomorrow as I will be sharing the importance of improving in specific areas as a way to deal with low self-esteem after severe criticism. Please, I want to encourage you to like, comment, and share our videos on YouTube and on Facebook at Konrad Agaba, KonradAgabah. Stay tuned for a pleasant time tomorrow.